Arcadian Vanguard presents The Wrestling News in your daily wrestling newscast for Monday, June 26, 2023. Good morning, I'm Mike Sempervive. We begin today with the second annual All Elite Wrestling New Japan Pro Wrestling Forbidden Door broadcast live last night on pay-per-view from the Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. In the main event, Bryan Danielson defeated Kazuchika Okada via submission in 27 minutes and 40 seconds. The loss marked Okada's first submission loss since his loss to Shinsuke Nakamura at the G1 Climax in 2015. Will Ospreay pinned Kenny Omega in 39 minutes and 35 seconds to regain the IWGP United States Championship. He lost to Omega last January in Tokyo.
And it was about erasing the mark that was made back in Wrestle Kingdom for Will Ospreay, a night that he would never forget.
And this will be a night that Kenny Omega will not soon forget.
Neither will we, neither will the fans here watching on pay-per-view or here at the Scotiabank Center.
Dr. Michael Sampson, our ringside physician, obviously concerned as Omega reaching towards that championship, but it is no longer his.
Both defending world champions retain their titles, with AEW World Champion MJF pinning Hiroshi Tanahashi in 15 minutes and 32 seconds of the opening match, and IWGP World Champion Sonata pinning Jungle Boy Jack Perry in 10 minutes and 44 seconds. After the match, Perry attacked his own second hook on the entrance ramp on the way back to the locker room.
Oh my God, what the hell? Holy shit, what the? Oh my God. What the?
In an Owen Hart Men's Tournament quarterfinal match, CM Punk defeated Satoshi Kojima in 13 minutes and 37 seconds. This was Punk's first pay-per-view match since last September's All Out. In other title matches, Toni Storm retained the AEW World Women's Championship with a win over NJPW Strong Women's Champion Willow Nightingale, and Orange Cassidy made his 25th successful defense of the AEW International title, winning a four-way match over Katsuyori Shibata, Daniel Garcia, and Zack Sabre Jr. In tag team action, the team of Darby Allin, Sting, and Tetsuya Naito defeated Chris Jericho, Sammy Guevara, and Minoru Suzuki when Naito pinned Suzuki, and the Young Bucks Adam Page, Eddie Kingston, and Tomohiro Ishii defeated the team of Claudio Castagnoli, Jon Moxley, Wheeler Yuta, Konosuke Takeshita, and Shota Umino. On the 0 Hour Forbidden Door pre-show, Ring of Honor World Women's Champion Athena beat Billy Starks to advance in the Owen Hart Women's Tournament. Los Ingobernables de Japón defeated United Empire. El Phantasmo defeated Stu Grayson. The Mogul Embassy bested Chaos. And Filthy Tom Lawler defeated Serpentico. Lawler's originally scheduled opponent Adam Cole was pulled from the match due to illness. AEW's annual All Out show was announced for September 3rd at the United Center in Chicago, taking place a week after the All In show being held at Wembley Stadium in London on August 27th. All AEW events for that week will emanate from Chicago, with Dynamite and Rampage taking place at the Now Arena that Wednesday, August 30th, with Collision and All Out taking place at the United Center the following Saturday and Sunday, respectively. In injury news, Braun Strowman announced on his social media that he has been medically cleared to return to weight training following neck fusion surgery. Tweeted Strowman, quote, "Just got the green light to start lightweight training again. Time to rebuild the monster," end quote. Strowman underwent surgery on his C4 and C5 vertebrae on June 1st. He is expected to be out of action for approximately 6 months. In news from Japan, the Stardom promotion ran their Stardom Sunshine pay-per-view Sunday at Yoyogi National Stadium Gymnasium 2 in Tokyo. The main event featured an Escape the Cage elimination match between the Queen's Quest and Oedo Tai factions, where the final person in the ring would be banished from their stable. The result saw the Queen's Quest team of Utami Hayashishita, Saya Kamitani, Azumi, Lady C, Hina, and Miyu Amasaki defeat Natsuko Tora, Momo Watanabe, Starlight Kid, Saki Kashima, Ruaka, and Rina when Kashima was the final woman left remaining. After the match ended, Kashima, who was Stardom's high-speed champion, was attacked by her former Oedo Tai teammates. The Artist of Stardom Trios titles were also defended in a steel cage, as Donna Del Mondo, Julia, Mai Sakurai, and Thekla retained over Mayu Iwatani, Hazuki, and Koguma. After the bout, Julia challenged Willow Nightingale for the IWGP World Women's title. In the other title match, Mina Shirakawa and Mariah May upended Mirai and Ami Sourei to win the Goddess of Stardom Tag Team titles when Shirakawa pinned Sourei. And before we leave you today, we'd like to remind you that however you consume your content, you can find the wrestling news 24 hours a day and 7 days a week across social media. On Twitter, follow us at Wrestling News AV. Our Facebook page is also Wrestling News AV. The Wrestling News can also be found on the Arcadian Vanguard YouTube page. And for those who utilize Amazon Echo devices, just tell Alexa to play the Wrestling News podcast. And remember to make sure you add podcast at the end. Once again, for daily updates, breaking news, and more, follow the Wrestling News across social media. And that's the news for today. If anything happens, we will be here to tell you about it. No clickbait, no paywall, just the Wrestling News. The Wrestling News is a division of Arcadian Vanguard, and the Wrestling Newscast is a production of the Arcadian Vanguard Podcast Network.